So we have 2 locations. We are currently overflowing with dogs. So come and adopt some large dogs. We're going to show some to you today. And hopefully all of these dogs and more get adopted over the next week. And yeah, we're super excited and sponsored by Customer Charities. So big thank you to them. So our first dog right here, his name is Barnett. He is around a year and a half, could be a little younger, could be a little older. As you can see, he's super food motivated. He's been doing tricks in here for us for the last about 30 minutes. He's been playing with toys. He loves to play tug. He has seemed to be friendly with other dogs on leash, although we haven't had him making any friends quite yet. But he's on the way to make some friends. So he is currently available at our Olivette location. So if you want to adopt, come and get this sweet boy. He's been really tolerant of us, like petting all over him, touching his feet. He's been great at eating treats. He knows how to sit already, and he's been working on some other skills. He's really, really smart. He's just an all-around good boy. And he's young, so he's got energy. If you're looking for a dog to go hiking or go on walks with, he would be a great one for you. But he knows when to calm down. So he's been hanging out with us, but he's been pretty chill. He's been very interested in the treats, but otherwise he's a super sweet boy. He really likes to snuggle and give kisses.
So if someone is bringing this sweet little one home and has a dog, what's the best way to introduce them?
Yeah, so we recommend starting when you introduce, you want to do it on neutral territory. So this could be somewhere like your front yard. It could be somewhere like the neighborhood park or something like that. Make sure you keep both dogs on leashes while you're introducing. Let kind of judge their behavior before letting them interact. If either of them is really stiff and barking or growling or being overly over the top, then it might not be best to let them eat nose to nose. So we recommend doing a little parallel walk with both of the dogs down the street without letting them interact. But once you let them sniff, you want to make sure you're looking for some appeasement behaviors. So you want averted eye contact from the dogs, or play bows are always really great. I love to see shake-offs when dogs are meeting each other. And any like sniffing, snorting type of chuffing sounds are always really good to hear from dogs. Those are very good pro-social behaviors. But as long as you take it really slow, introduce, like we said, neutral territory to start, then I would move to the backyard or inside the house. Before you go in, make sure you pick up any toys, treats, food, anything that could be seen as a resource, just to lower the chance of your dogs getting in an argument. And then I really like to tell people to leave leashes on when you're letting the dogs interact, and over the next few days until you're super comfortable with having them together. That's just so if the dog's getting a scuffle or you need to remove one quickly, you can grab that leash instead of having to grab the dog and potentially having someone get injured. So yeah, I think we've got some really great tips on our website. We've got some really great resources to reach out to. So if you have any more questions, definitely either let us know in the chat or look at all of our resources online.
Yeah, any questions at all, please just chat it up on whatever platform you're on. What do you think? Should we bring in the next star?
Yeah, let's do it. All right, so we'll see who we have next when they come in, but we have a bunch of super friendly, cute dogs today. Most of them have been here for a while, more than a week, and a lot of them were brought into us as strays. So they have gone through their stray weight, owners have claimed them, so we are just waiting for them to find a new family. So yeah,
Awesome.
let us know in the chat what's going on.
Yeah, and again, this is something we've been doing every 2 weeks to showcase the dogs at APA Olivette. We're off of Bauer. You can see it on our website how to get there. We just installed these beautiful signs that you can see in the backdrop, and we're trying to get these big dogs adopted because we're overflowing.
Yeah, so if you're interested in adopting, or if you're interested in fostering for a short term or a long term, hit us up because we can find you a dog that'll match your family match your lifestyle. We have so many different sizes, ages, breed makeups. We have all kinds of dogs, and we would love to get them out of the stressful shelter and into nice homes. So yeah.
So you're say all these dogs are gonna get adopted, which they will, or be fostered today, and everybody runs here as they should. What's the first steps? Well, we've talked about this before, but it's so important, like those first couple weeks with a dog that came from a shelter environment.
So I would expect a dog coming into a new home to maybe have more energy because they haven't been up in a kennel for weeks to months. So there may be a little bit of time for you to get used to, or have your dog get used to living in a calmer environment. So definitely rewarding any calm behaviors is great. Sorry, I'm a little sidetracked. We've got a friend here. So this is Blake. How old is Blake?
Blink is about 5 years old. He's super sweet and mellow. In the back office, we actually sat with him and he would just pick up his ball, toss it, and then go pick it back up and walk back to his bed and just lay there. I actually think he kind of fell asleep on his ball, but I was let him know.
You can see here, he really likes his plush toy. He came right in and picked it up. Now he's gonna try to get the second one too.
We gotta get Blink's face in here. Blink's face is
I know,
here.
he looks so
Blink.
cute.
This.
Trying to see.
We get you looking. So your cute face
I know.
is sweet boy.
There you go.
He's like, I just want to play with you. He doesn't know which one to go for, which one's more exciting.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
Oh, good job. Go get it, buddy.
For being 5 years old, he's still pretty active. You know, he still wants to play. He would do best as an only dog, as he just prefers it. You know, it happens sometimes with dogs, especially when they come from homes where they're so used to being by themselves. They kind of just get comfortable with it. Yeah.
Blink, you're getting some likes, bud.
Yeah.
He's been like the office desk dog favorite. He likes to sit up in the adoption desk too. And he'll just lay back there, greeting all our little customers.
He loves playing tug of war. That's awesome. So cute.
I think Blink would do, like, he would do really good in a home that maybe you're not like so active that you want to go on like long hikes, but a dog that you can play fetch with, we want to walk to the park, then come back home and relax, watch a movie. Yeah, that's it.
Does anybody have any questions about Blink? Or any questions for Fallon or Margaret? Maybe you can talk to, tell everybody about what you do, like just a few of the things we do here at the APA to help enrich these dogs.
Yeah, definitely. So over here at our Olivette location with the amount of dogs that we have, as once again, we are overflowing, so we do have so many. We try and in each room that the dogs are in a variety of things. That way no one dog has the same thing, 3 days in a row. We're always trying to like stimulate their brain with different kind of puzzle toys. It's really, really cool to see how a dog figures out a puzzle toy and like you see them try and lift up the pieces or turn them around and then you're just like, hey, there's still food in there. And they're like, oh, I just thought I got it all. So it's nice to see their brain kind of grow and they open up a lot more too because they have to figure it out. They have to use their nose. We do a lot of calm toys. That's honestly one of the dog's favorites. It's perfect in the summertime, but it's versatile and really good in the winter too. We just stuff calm with food. We use peanut butter. Sometimes we use broth. We'll use puppy food, less food, and you can freeze it and you just give it to them and they'll like play with it for it lasts them almost an hour, if not a little more. We do little puzzle feeders or like slow feeders, which is just a bowl that has ridges on the inside that are different shapes. And it's really good for them to have to think. And it takes some time. It's great if you have a dog who eats fast. You can just feed them a little puzzle toy and it'll slow them down. You can from like 2 minutes of just swallowing to now you're looking at it for 15 minutes just to get all the food out. Flirt pull is another one that is pretty popular with our dogs. For those who don't know what flirt pull is, think of a fishing rod without a hook on the end. And it's just a stick with a rope on the end, and sometimes it has a tug toy that you can like leave on the ground and just flail kind of back and forth as the dog chases it. It's really good on getting their energy out without having to expel so much from you.
Yeah, it's kind of like those wand toys that you see for cats, except they make them specifically for dogs. So, any dope. Blake's moving the camera around. any dogs that like to chase things and jump in the air, that's a really fun thing to get their energy out, like Fallon said, without you having to expel so much energy. So yeah, all those things, we try to always stimulate our dog's natural behaviors. So as you may or may not know, dogs have a sense of smell that is 10 to 100,000 times stronger than us humans. So we try to make them sniff to find things and be able to use that sense in a way that's stimulating to them and exciting for them. So sniffing to find things, listening to new sounds, having them with a novel scents is really great, like using essential oils. We have to be careful about the types though, because some can be not so friendly to animals. So definitely, if you want to use that at home, do your research to find the best essential oils to use for your dogs to smell. I know lavender is really popular, chamomile is pretty great too, and then like lemon balm, all those scents that come from natural places.
All right, everybody, that's Blink. So don't blink and don't snooze on Blink.
Yeah.
It's such a cute face. The picture doesn't do it justice. All right, who's up next?
I believe our next one's gonna be Teddy. Are you ready to go get him?
Come on, Blake. Let's go. You can take your treat. Here, I've got more treats for you.
So really quick about Teddy as we goes to get him. He was recently in a foster, so he is one of our longest residents. He's been here for, I want to say, over 6 months, and he did get an awesome break. Thank you so much to his foster for helping him out and giving him that necessary outside enrichment and exposure that our shelter dogs are craving so much and so in need of. So if anyone is interested in fostering, please reach out to our foster coordinator here at Olivette, Madison. And ask to just foster one of our dogs. You can come in and meet them. We have so many here that are working good homes and just time out of the show. It's really stressful as much as we try to enrich their life and get as relatable to be as possible. It's quite hard to get that from our shelter here. So we appreciate anyone who wants to foster.
Oh, change of plans. We got Carter.
Oh.
Well, Carter is actually another one of our residents who is back from foster. I haven't seen him in a minute because he was in a foster home. And who, by the way, thank you once again for fostering because he, above and beyond his house he was. It's so good with the pack of dogs and is great. She actually showed us a video where Carter was like on leash in like a wooded area, and he was just standing there. She's like, "Carter, come!" And he just turned around and he just was running towards her. He had all the opportunities, be on them. It's great. Something like that. It's special. So I see that just someone's there for you and sit. Already training. You're a little boy.
Good.
He is so pretty too.
Yeah.
A lot of friends unfortunately on surrenders, they're underweight. And he was one who was really skinny. And it was hard for him to put on weight throughout the shelter because of how stressed he was. He was being fed like 3 times. He still was just to let his body relax and to keep that weight on. So him being out of the shelter for a little bit in a foster home. You can physically see it. It's so good to see you there.
Yeah. And I don't know if you guys can see it on camera. He's super shiny. Like his coat is so shiny and beautiful. And, a lot of dogs tend to have a harder time being adopted. Usually it's because they don't show up as well in pictures when someone's walking through the shelter. They look as unique. But they usually, I'm not gonna lie, they usually have the best personalities out of any other dogs in the shelter. So if you want to find a dog based on personality, not just looks, then definitely ask anyone at our front desk, any of our adoption counselors. They can help you find a great dog, or ask any animal care techs that bring a dog back to you. They usually know the dogs really well and can find you a great dog. But we try to get our dogs adopted based on personality because that's what really matters. You want to find a dog that fits your lifestyle, fits in your home, and not just looks cute and pretty. Because every dog will be cute and pretty once you get to know their personality. And this boy is so awesome. He's got like little gray spots on his face too. A little older gentleman. Hi. Oh, thank you.
So he said Carter is dog friendly. Bring a home that with his activity that he did get to have the hours of his foster for a home that had a medium level activity. He still doesn't have to do a runner, but definitely taking him to nice long walks is good for any dog too, not just Carter. And a 30-minute walk where they're allowed to sniff and really get the experience in your environment. Like a tired dog, a relaxed dog.
Yes, good boy. Handsome.
All right, Sue, who's gonna come up and get Carter? We're open until, let's see, tonight we're open until 7.
You have all the time to come and meet him.
Where are we? We were just asking, where are you guys? We are located in St. Louis, Missouri, actually Olivette, Missouri. This is a new location for us. We have another location in Brentwood, Missouri. And if you're just joining, people are just joining, can you tell us a little bit about what we're doing?
Oh yeah, so we are highlighting some of our great large dogs that we have here. Some of these dogs have been with us for quite a while, and they get passed over in the kennels because of their looks. So we're trying to really highlight their personality, highlight how awesome these dogs are, and kind of saying that every dog should be able to find a home. Our shelters are overflowing, so come and adopt a large dog at any time today, or if you're interested in fostering, definitely let us know about that. You can get in touch with our foster coordinator.
So I have 2 questions over on Instagram. One question is if we know if he is cat friendly. The other question is if a potential adopter has a couple of dogs, how do you do meet and greet with more than one dog?
All he was with small dogs, which is can give you a good gauge on how they would do with cats. With small dogs, the resemble the size and the flightiness that a cat would. I'd say with that one, be careful when you do cats. That one is hard for us to say, unfortunately.
Yeah, so we're not quite sure with him. Usually if we know a dog is good with cats, it's because they've lived with cats before. So, we can go on how to introduce a dog to a cat because I would make sure that you are doing that in a super controlled environment. But before that, I'm going to answer our other question. So if you have multiple dogs and you're trying to introduce a new dog in your pack, I would recommend deciding which dog would be best to introduce to the new dog first. So I always recommend, if you want a choice, to pair a dog with another dog that's an opposite gender and younger. So that would lower the chance of them having any like pecking order arguments and stuff like that. But of course, some dogs just decide not to like another dog for whatever reason. And just like humans, I'm sure we all have had that issue before too. So it happens. But yeah, I would introduce that opposite gender and younger dog first to the new dog. If that goes well, then I would pull the resident dog away and introduce with the other resident dog. So that the new dog can get to know the 2 dogs separately. And then once you, if everyone's doing okay, then once you're able to, I would let them kind of introduce into the whole pack, either in your backyard or with an extra friend that can hold both leashes or that can hold another leash. And then, yeah, really go slow with your introductions. If a dog is jumping on another one and kind of bullying them, then I would separate and take it slower at that point. Or if one dog has their tail tucked and they're cowering and trying to flee, I would give that dog a break and take it slow at that point as well.
Awesome. That's great. So yeah, let's get the next. Can you see who's next?
Sure.
Everybody come adopt Carter.
So cute. Alright, so I can kind of go into how I would introduce a dog to a cat right now. I have cats at my own home and I've taken home foster dogs, so I have personal experience doing this. So if I were to take home a new dog, knowing that my cats are dog friendly already because I have dogs in my home, I would say the best way to do it if you're bringing in a new dog is to have the cat separated in their own room with everything that they would need so that they have a safe space. So have your cat in there, allow the dog to roam around the house. They will smell the cat, so they'll know that the cat is there, but I would manage interaction for the first few days, weeks, depending on how long it takes for them to be comfortable with each other. With a new dog, I probably wouldn't leave that dog alone, unattended with the cat for probably a few months. So make sure every time you leave the house and you separate the animals and have the cat in its own spot, and have the dog in its own spot. But I would have the dog on a leash right when you get in the home. If the cat is loose, I would make sure that they at least have a hiding spot. They can get away to, the dog can access them. And cats are very territorial animals, so they usually will puff up, their ears will go back, they'll hiss and squat. For the most part, if the dog's going to be good with cats, they will be interested, and then once the cat starts swatting, they will learn that that's not the right thing to do and back away. If the dog is coming at the cat, growling, trying to grab it, barking, then it might be time to reevaluate that maybe they just aren't the right fit for your household. So at that time, you could reach out to the shelter, or you can give it more time with the animals separated, give them time to get used to each other. But really, I want to stress, take those interactions slow. Because you don't want your cat to get injured, but also you don't want the cat to scratch the dog and give it a bad look on cats for the rest of its life. I think we've got a great dog coming in. Oh, this is Mrs. Sage. This is Miss Sage. Miss Sage is another one of our longest residents. She's a beautiful girl. We're black and white coloring. She has heterochromia. So she's got one brown eye and one blue eye, and she's amazing. Her personality is so great. She's super food motivated. She already knows how to sit, so that's awesome. We did have her introduced to another dog yesterday to see how she did, and it didn't seem like she had very many dog-to-dog skills. So if you have another dog at home and you are experienced with managing and introducing them to other dogs, then she might be another good fit for you. But if you have no dogs in your home and you want to add a furry friend to your household, then she might be the perfect fit for you. She is a great dog. She's kind of like a medium to large size. And she loves to run. She's got that body type.
She's super playful. She's one of the dogs who comes in here to the arrangement, and she loves her puzzle toys. And she's so patient with it too. It was really fun. I was making the puzzle toy set up for her, and she just like looked at me just now, and like walked into it and sat. And then when I would get down, I was like, "Okay, can I go?" Sit. Yes, she does like to touch too. There's like little balls with like the tail end on it that she enjoys. As Margaret was saying, like was introducing a dog that maybe doesn't know how to dog. A lot of things to watch out for are signals where they feel like they're uncomfortable and they're just unsure. Like maybe like they're raising a paw as they sniff the food, that will help a lot. If you have a dog hyper focusing on the other dog, definitely redirect them, use food, like call their name, back up a little bit. If they know how to sit, help you and ask them to sit, or letting them go back to fix it. What is it, guys?
Thanks.
Sit.
Good girl.
A toy? You play with toys?
No. Food. Food and love are her favorite things. And I think she is, I wasn't sure, how old is she? Gotcha. Yeah, so she has a little lower energy than some of those little puppies that we have, or some, year to year and a half dog. She does seem to be a little more mature. She's right up with the rest of what it's like to be a dog. And yesterday, when we got her out of her kennel, she came out and she immediately potty when she got outside. So that's always a really good sign that she's most likely house trained. If she's holding it long enough in her kennel to wait until she gets outside to go, that's great. So if you're looking for a mature dog who is most likely house trained, you don't have to teach them how to be a dog, that fight their vision, and how to play with toys, and how to eat treats. And she might be the perfect match for you. Oh, girl, Sadie.
Coming behind the scenes. Behind the scenes. Trying to get Sage's eyes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Ready, sit. Yes. Joy will be
Oh,
your face.
there, look.
Good job, good girl.
Awesome. Well, we're wrap up here, and all of these dogs again that you've seen today, a plethora of more, are available for adoption here at APA Olivette. We really appreciate you coming to adopt or foster these dogs and help them shop, and we'll be here. We're open today. Come visit us. We're open tomorrow. That's our new signage you can see in the background. And yeah.
Oh, sorry, I just, like, great, we have an open house next week.
Oh, yeah.
We'd love for you guys to come, I believe on the 31st. Go ahead and come check us out, you guys will be able to walk through the adoption area and see a lot of our other dogs.
We'll have some cute snacks and activities. And then if you're interested in volunteering, we could use volunteers of all types. Unfortunately, everyone has to be over 18 years old. So if you're younger, let us know and we'll give you some different activities you can do at home. But yeah, if you're interested in volunteering, fostering, helping out the shelter in really any way, or open house, and we can get you connected with the right person, get you involved. Yeah.
And again, thanks for everything that you all do. Incredible work.
We appreciate it, like, everyone means like so much to it, regardless of. It means a lot, it means a lot to get the dogs for sure.
Well, we'll see everybody back in 2 weeks for our next live.